Rooster up, my friends. How y'all doing? I need a haircut. My hair is getting outrageous there. Anyways, I would like to thank everyone that watched my last video on SuperEgo. Received a phone call this morning from SuperEgo. How much would it take to take your video down? Well, that gets into freedom of speech, freedom of press, all kinds of different freedoms that they're trying to buy from me. I'm thinking $2.50 per view would be a good amount to take that video down. That'd be a good chunk of change in my pocket, and I would swallow my ego, so to speak, and take the video down. I told the truth in the video, and what SuperEgo was like from my experience. Now here's the situation that I have with the video is I do not edit your guys' comments. If you make a comment, good, bad, or otherwise, I leave the comment up. I don't take the comment down. I don't comment on your comments because that's your opinion, just like the video. These videos are my opinion, and you know, I get on here and I tell you my experiences and my opinions of what went on and how it happened and everything else. Now, it was a very nice lady that I talked to from SuperEgo that was wanting me to take the videos down, and she asked me questions like, how can we improve our company, and you know what. All right, I got interrupted there. Phone call come in I had to catch. Anyways, what would y'all guys do if somebody called you and said, hey, take your video down? Even though you told the truth, you wasn't despairingly on their company. Basically, I just relayed the information that I had at hand, which was my time worked with them. Wasn't a very good time. Also, I left SuperEgo and I went over to MN89. Two things with MN89. First thing, I got there in a down market. That means the freight's not paying very good right now. It's just horrible. They're another company that only deal with brokers. And it was just a miserable experience. Now, I'm going to tell you, they ran 100% legal in their log books. They didn't change their logs. I didn't ask them to, and they didn't ask me to. They asked me to do nothing illegal. They had nice equipment. You know, it was not bad equipment. The only problem that I had, which cost me money over there, was everything they got is automatic transmissions, and the truck kept breaking down. I'd use the Jake brakes out west coming down the mountains, and the transmission would go into default. And then the biggest issue was I stopped for the night, took my 10-hour break. I woke up the next morning, started the truck up, put it in gear, and the transmission went into default. Well, I worked for an hour and a half trying to get the thing out of default so I could make my appointment. Well, it cost me 3 days setting out in Utah to where I missed my appointment, so the next appointment was 3 days later, so that cost me money. Long story short, I brought their truck back to Chicago. I gave it back to them and told them have a nice day. I did make a little bit of money while I was there. They did pay. So, you know, that wasn't the issue. Like I said, it's a down market. It was just very hard to get anything going over there. Again, they're another company that don't want you talking to the brokers. My dispatch told me straight up, if the broker calls, don't answer. Okay. So I made it to another company over here. I'm going back flatbedding. It's somewhat a company position, I would say, but I'm getting paid on a 1099. And the reason I come over to these guys, I ain't gonna say the name of them yet because I've just started working. I'm gonna be in a position to where I can pick up a RGN come the spring. I'm not gonna do it probably till spring, and then I'll start moving heavy haul with these guys. Everything that I've heard and everybody that I talk to with these guys has nothing but high praises. Everybody in the office has been wonderful. Maybe later down the line I'll put their name out there. But right this second, I'm a new driver with them. Like I said, it's kind of somewhat a company position. Really don't like that, but they're going to pay very well from what I understand. And I'm fixing to go and pick up a trailer and get motivated. So, but MN89, I went to them in a down market. The freight wasn't paying that well. Again, they don't want you talking to the brokers. The truck that I had was the transmission was constantly screwing up with me. I would give them probably a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. My experience with them, probably a 5 or a 6. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. I did make a few dollars with them, not enough to pay my monthly bills, but I did make a few dollars. They do give a cash advance. Once you pick the load up, they'll cash advance you a little money so you can live. They do not take SAP drivers. What else? Trucks are 70-mile-an-hour trucks. It wasn't a horrible experience. It was an okay experience. If the freight would have been paying better, it would have been a better experience. But, you know, everybody's just got to understand with everything that we're going through with our government right now and what have you, it is just, it's horrible. We got a good old train coming by us right here. You might hear that in the background. So, like I said, MN89, I give them about a 6. You know, if you don't have a lot of bills and you can live in the truck and just run, you probably make a little money over there. Good people, good guys. They seem to be concerned with what was going on. Downside, again, you ain't gonna talk to no brokers. They don't want you talking to no brokers. And you know, they just do what they do and just try to truck it up. They do not run illegal, which was a plus because I don't like running illegal no more. I'm too old for that crap. And just, they were an okay company. They were just okay. So, well, that's going to wrap this video up. I'll be back in a little bit with a new video when something else comes up and I have something else to talk about. But right now, that's the situation with SuperEgo. I just wanted to see what you guys would think about being paid to take your video down. I don't know if I want to get, you know, take my video down because they just want me to. If I wanted to, that'd be a different story. I'd take it down in a heartbeat because I'm not deleting your comments. Your comments are your comments. I read your comments. I appreciate everybody that's come over here. I appreciate the new subscribers. And you know, we're just out here trying to make a little living in this trucking deal, and these guys are making it really tough on us with some of their BS. Now, SuperEgo is involved in some class action suit. I know absolutely nothing about it, so I'm not going to comment about it except for that. The courts will decide what is going to happen with that. But I will tell you, when I was there, they were not transparent with their money. They wouldn't let you talk to brokers, so you really don't know what you're supposed to make when you're supposed to make it. And that's very downhearting for somebody that's trying to make a living out here. So MN89, I believe their rates was a little bit more honest. It's just I had a stroke of bad luck and I went to them at a bad time. if you're able to go to them guys and you want to, you know, their equipment's nice, go. I'm not going to tell you not to go. It's like SuperEgo. I won't tell you not to go to SuperEgo. If you want to, go. That's all up to you. But me personally, neither one of them companies worked out for me, and that's why I'm setting in another truck. I'm going back to flatbedding, and directly I will be pulling a RGN, which is heavy haul, which is what I wanted to do for a very long time, and these guys here is going to make it possible for me to do that. So that's my thoughts for today on my SuperEgo video and MN89, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we will catch y'all next time. Rooster up, peace out.